Hello there, our wonderful and highly respectable viewers on this favorite mathematics YouTube channel, Mathematics by Abuzeno. That special channel created for you and I to come together to demystify mathematics and tackle this age-long phobia associated with this all-important subject, one topic at a time. Thank you so much for staying tuned and be loyal subscribers. Today, we are concluding on the topic sequence and series, which we have been on for quite some videos. In our previous videos, we have looked at the concept of difference between sequence and series. We've looked at AP generally, looking at the end term of an AP and some of the first end terms of an AP. Thereon, we now move on to the topic geometric progression, also called exponential sequence, or popularly called GP. And there we look at the end term of a GP and the sum of the first end term of a GP, and of course the sum to infinity of a GP. What better way is there to learn the topic than to look at the possibility of merging the topic AP and GP? That exactly is the essence of today's lesson. So let's see how a question can be fashioned to incorporate both the concept of AP and GP. Let's have fun mathematically. So the question to help us with justice to that is as follows. We are told that the first, fifth, and 15th terms of an AP are the first three terms of a GP. Then find the common ratio. So this is a typical question on fusing AP and GP. So without wasting time, let's quickly go into it. We are told that the first term of AP is the first, fifth, and 15 are the consecutive terms of GP. What that means is, for the AP, we have A is the first term. Recall that the terms given originally are AP, originally. So they will be expressed in terms of AP. So the first term is A, then the fifth term is A plus 4D. Remember? And the 15th term will be A plus 14D. So naturally for any AP, this is the first term, this is the fifth term, and this is the 15th term by formula of n term per AP. But here we are told that these terms, as they appear, they actually double as being the first three terms of a GP. And we know for GP that the test for GP is simply R, which is what? Second term over first term, which is also third term over second term. So using this concept now, the second term here is A plus 4D, and the first term is A, using the first rational function. This equals the third term is A plus 14D over the second term, A plus 4. In fact, this is the clue or trick to solving this question. After getting this equation in fraction, we simply cross multiply and solve. Hence, we have A bracket A plus 14D equals A plus 4D, then A plus 4D again. So all you need to do here is to simply expand the bracket on both sides. Here we're going to have A squared plus 14AD on the left hand side. Whereas here, on opening this completely, we're going to have A squared plus 8AD plus 16D squared. That's the expansion. So collecting my terms now, I'm going to have A squared minus A squared. So A squared minus A squared is gone. Then I have plus 14AD equals to 14AD rather minus 8AD equals to 16D squared. So we have collected everything on one side. So A squared minus A squared, we have that. 14AD minus 8AD. These are like terms now. So A squared minus A squared is 0. We have 14AD minus 8AD. That is 6AD equals to 16D squared. So dividing both sides by D, I'm going to have 6A equals to 16D. But D has cancelled out D there. So we express in terms of A. So A is 16 over 6D. In conclusion, A is actually 8 over 3D. So A can be expressed as 8 over 3 common difference. After we said that, we are asked to get the common ratio, of course, of the GP. So, and we know that common ratio is either A plus 4D over A or A plus 14D over A plus 4D. We can pick any one we like. So, since we are at liberty, I choose to pick the easier looking one, which is A plus 4D over A. So, we say that, okay, common ratio is A plus 4D over A, and opting for this. Then recall that A is 8D over 3. So I'm going to say 8D over 3 plus 4D divided by A again is what? 8D over 3. So when I simplify the numerator, I'm going to have 20D over 3 divided by denominator 8D over 3. Hence we have R being 20D over 3 times 3 over 8D. The 3 cancels and D cancels, we are having 20 over 8. In conclusion, our R is 4 there, 5, 4 there, 2. So our common ratio is 2 and R. That's a classic case of how to look at questions involving a mixture of AP and GP. And I think we should add a bonus by having the last question. This last question is pretty much interesting as well. So let's use it to seal up the topic. And it goes thus. If the sum of the first 2 terms of a GP, that's geometric progression, is 3, and the sum of the second and third terms is -6. Find the sum of the first term and the common ratio. Okay. Even though this is not a list of AP and GP, it's a very interesting and insightful question to look at. So starting with the first statement, the sum of the first 2 terms of the GP. And what are those? We're going to have A plus AR is 3. That's the first statement. Well, the first term is A, second term is AR. Now, the sum of the second and third. Second is AR, and third is AR squared. The sum is -6. Okay, from here, we need to generate what our A and R are. For the first statement here, we should see that A being factorized, we're going to have 1 plus R equals to 3. And from here, we have that AR being factorized, we have 1 plus R again equals to -6. So we can either choose to make, okay, from here, this AR 1 plus R. If you look at this A 1 plus R is 3, that means this A and 1 plus R is 3. So this one alone is 3 for this first statement. So that translates to only R and 3 left. That's 3 and R. Because A and 1 plus R is 3. Then R equals to -6. Therefore, R equals to -2. Is that straightforward? And once we get our R as -2, we can come back to the first statement and say A plus AR is 3 and A plus AR is -2 is 3. Replacing the R. So we have A minus 2A is 3. A minus 2A is -A, which is 3. Therefore, A is equals to -3. So A is -3 and R is -2. You can go ahead and do the needful by saying A plus R, which is required, the sum of the first term and the common ratio. First term, common ratio. minus 3 plus minus 2. The answer is minus 5. And that's been the end of the solution to this question. And with that, we round up the lesson on arithmetic progression, geometric progression in their various formats from the series. So I'm going to enjoin you, if you have not, to please go back to the videos and watch them from the beginning to the very end. You can see mathematics is fun. It's not because I'm a teacher, because I know it is really. If you love this video as much as I did, and the previous ones of course, don't forget to subscribe, view, share, and ultimately tune on your buttons so that you'll be the first to know when our next video shall be dropped. Thank you and stay blessed.